lazy people that don't want to work, and why we need immigration.
Or the bus travel.
Listen to
Their
this
housing
gentleman.
when they get here, and everything really when they're here except for food and clothing. That's part of the requirements that we have to.
That seems like a big cost though, because I mean that's a lot to get a group of workers. Why not just hire people from here?
Yeah, so we would love to hire people from here. The reality is we can't find the numbers of people here. We're in a rural area, number one. Number two, this is hard work. It is difficult work. And there are lots of people that are not willing to do it.
Exactly.
There is a clear directive
Americans
from the
won't do hard
administration.
work. That
They
is
want
the
mass
problem.
deportation, right?
So
That
you would
is
rather
impacting
take up the
the
social
labor force. Is that what I'm
services than
It's
work.
absolutely impacting the labor force, and the president said so himself. He said the aggressive raids are hurting our farmers. And I think anybody that understands economics knows that means higher prices for them at the grocery store.
Even the Labor Department points to a potential food crisis stemming from these immigration raids, saying in part that the combination of low migrant influx and no available legal workforce threatens the availability of domestic food production and prices for
And
US
why Trump has to
consumers.
bail out the farmers.
So the land is always taking pictures. We have 6 cameras.
Originally from Pueblo, Mexico, Ileana started in the fields as a seasonal worker almost 20 years ago, working her way up while providing for her family.
I knew from the beginning that
See, and you got all these Latinos that are against other Latinos, but these Latinos work hard. And then you got other ones who sit on the sidelines talking about how, yeah, we need this or we need that. We need to find jobs, but y'all don't want to find jobs. You won't find a job like this because you're lazy.
With the Trump administration's aggressive approach to immigration and mass deportation, raids happening in the fields, visa holders held up at the border,
Yeah, you know.
workers are hard to come by. Over the last
Where are all
few
these
months,
able-bodied
terrorists have
Americans that are
raided
so-called
ethnic
able-bodied that are
farms and
sucking up social
manufacturing plants
services?
on a
Why aren't they
target
working
list.
these jobs?
Most fearful of being deported
'Cause they won't.
even if they're here legally with a visa. At least 3
Because
bills have been
they
filed
think
by
that they're
Republicans and
above
Democrats
this.
acknowledging the growing
They're
problem
above
of
working
a
hard.
limited
They
domestic
shouldn't have to work
workforce
hard.
and reliance on migrant labor. But after more than a decade of advocating for change, Shay worries this may be another can that gets kicked down the road.
To continue to not fix this problem is absolutely completely wrong. The ethics are wrong. Like we as Americans try to do the right thing. Let's do the right thing.